Starting at the back of the device, you got your rubber eye cup. It's like a PVS 14 style. If you're not using it, you can fold it back. You want to use it, you just fold it down. Rotates nice and easily, stays in position, so you could, get it however you need to have it adjusted. If you want to remove it, simply just pops off like that, pops back on. This is your diopter adjustment ring. You just rotate it clockwise, counterclockwise for your eyesight. So whether you have prescription glasses or you don't, you just adjust the diopter. It's going to give you the best image to your eye. This right here is the mini rail attachment. That's the kind of interface that this has. You only have one rail on this part of the device. You don't have it anywhere else. If you're not familiar with mini rail attachments, you can get a hold of me or anybody at TVC. We can kind of walk you through what you need. But real quick, if you're just going to mount this as a monocular to your helmet or head mount or whatever, I would go with the Noise Fighter's MRX Pro. That's a J-arm, basically is designed for the mini rail. If you're going to bridge mount it, I would go with the Raven rail, Noise Fighter's panel bridge. Now, if you get the panel bridge, you're going to have to purchase the mini rail arm separately to go with it. You also have Wilcox bridges with the MUM folding arms, KVC K-clips, all that stuff. Anyways, if you need help with that stuff, just get a hold of me at TVC. I can help you out. On the opposite side, you got your 3 buttons here. The 3 buttons are how you're going to operate the device. Really easy to use. Once you get into the menu, just really straightforward, pretty simple to use. The center button is also the power button. Long press turns it on, long press turns it off. Pretty easy to use. I'll show you some onboard video of the menu. Right above that, you got your USB-C connector right here. So you got a port, goes in there protected, USB-C port. That's how you're gonna get the videos and photos off of the device, as well as firmware updates, or you could remote power this device from a USB battery pack, go into this USB-C connector. And then right here, you got your battery compartment. The battery compartment, as it is standard, takes a single CR123A battery. However, they do give you this battery extender that'll let you run 2 CR123As or a 16650 battery. And then on the front here, you got your objective lens. It's a 19 millimeter, so you can rotate this to focus it for distance. And then it has a really nice rubber eye cup, seals up nice and tight. I mean, this thing, definitely once you have it on, nothing's gonna get inside of that. The housing is really well made. This is an Ultem plastic. Ultem, I think that's how you pronounce it, plastic material. It only has one seam here on the back where those screws go in. So there's just, I feel really confident in this housing that you're not going to have any problems with, damage. I mean, this thing's pretty tough. It definitely feels like you could take a drop, no problem, or, bangs, bumps, all that kind of stuff. No issues. And I wouldn't be concerned about water or dirt or anything like that getting inside of the device. The Sidekick weighs 8.9 ounces without a battery, with a single CR123A, 9.4 with 2 CR123As and a battery extender, 10.3. And then with the extender and a 16650, you're looking at 10.6. Size of the device is really good. It's basically the same size as a PVS 14. There you go for reference. All right, here's the onboard menu. So one short press of the middle button brings up this menu on the right-hand side. You see the selections. The top one's going to be your different presets for the settings. The middle one there is going to be for your display brightness. That adjusts how bright you want the display to be to your eye. The bottom one from there is going to be your GUI rotate. That's referring to the display, all that stuff you see there, like the palette, it says target, everything else. That'll rotate automatically if you set it into automatic. If you flip the device upside down to head mount it using that mini rail attachment, defaults and off. You'll want to go in there, make sure you set that to auto if you're going to head mount this device, or just in general, depending on how you prefer to hold it. Now, once you get out of this menu, just do another short press or a long press to get out of the middle button. Now, a long press of the middle button is going to bring up this menu on the left-hand side. I'm not going to go through every single thing on it. You can kind of figure it out or read the manual. But this top one's the most important one. This has all your enhancement settings. So once you go in there, you do have the ability to adjust all the different settings to your preference or based on your conditions. Important to note that this auto right there, that refers to the nuking of the device. Automatic nuke is standard. You can turn that off so that way it won't automatically nuke on you. You can manually nuke it. That's by pressing the 2 buttons on both sides of the center button on the device. You press those at the same time. That's going to manually nuke it. You can also manually nuke it anytime that you want, even if it's in auto mode. And then this is your picture-in-picture settings there, and it's as far as I'm going to go. All right, here's a picture I took of my dog through the eyepiece, but you can take pictures as well on the device. It saves it on the device, and you just retrieve it later. These videos I shot with my cell phone through the eyepiece, through the display. The reason I did that is the view through the eyepiece is definitely much better than the onboard recorded video. So I just want to show you all that stuff first. Left hand side, this is target mode. You can kind of see a little red showing up on their faces there. Right hand side's white hot, just like it shows you on the top left.